Hi, amazing, wonderful you. This is Susanna Mittermaier today in the castle in Italy. And we just had the first day of the Right Voice for You class here at the castle. And wow, it's been one of the most intense classes or days so far, and so incredible and wonderful and amazing. And you know, when intensity can be from total space, not from fighting. Like in this reality, we think when we are intense, it comes from fighting. But this day has been intense from so much space and so much ease, and truly showed us how you can be you and be intense beyond this reality. As I said before, in this reality, we think if we're being ourselves and we're showing up in the world and we're being the voice we truly are, we have to be loud and we have to fight. And here we really discovered that something else is possible beyond this reality, where you can be the voice in the world and really be, like with underlining the being the voice of wealth, where you can speak if you wish, if you choose or not, where it's you being here and committed to being here and saying, hi world, I'm here, I'm choosing to be here, where that choice and that commitment for you to be here is so irresistible. It's so irresistible, and it doesn't come from fighting, it comes from just the choice and the commitment to be and to be here. And so this was the first day today at the Right Voice for You class, where it's been so intense and so much space at the same time, which we usually don't discover on this planet, because it's all about hard work and doing. And so I'm just we just finished the first day, so I'm just chilling a little bit in my room, and so grateful for what's available and what's possible when we choose. And we all discovered that, you know, being at a class that talks about being the voice in the world that you truly can be, it brings up stuff, you know, because we're all so used to hiding ourselves and not showing up in the world and thinking we're wrong and making judgments more valuable and more real than being who we truly are. And welcome to this world. That's just what we're being handed here, and unlearning that automatic judgments of us, and going, yep, there might be judgments coming up in my world when I show up. There might be judgments coming up in other people's worlds when I show up. But you know what? What if it's not relevant? What if you just make the choice to not make those things that make you way down, that make you feel heavy? What if you just don't make them valuable and real anymore? And you know, a level of vulnerability shows up. It is just off the charts. And vulnerability is not where you become weak. Vulnerability is where you lower your barriers and let the world in, and where you allow yourself to be part of the world. And, you know, sometimes you get tears in your eyes when you do that, because you receive the level of kindness and sweetness and richness that the world can offer you, and that you can be and receive, that is just usually not being conveyed here, because it's all about positioning yourself and being someone and becoming someone and being really solid and, you know, and pulling down your barriers and just going high world and allowing yourself to be here and allowing the world in, and you be part of the world is just such a sweet space of possibilities. And wow, this is just what we're discovering here today. And I just want to show you a little bit, because one thing that came up, by the way, isn't that beautiful? Wow, huh? That's one of the bedrooms, sleeping rooms. So beautiful, huh? It's amazing. And having a class about voice, the Right Voice for You class that we just have here now at the castle, and being at a beautiful place like this is such a beautiful, amazing combination, because you cannot not be, you cannot not receive at a place like this, because it truly goes, it's so loud in its nurturing, it's so loud in its contribution. You know, when you are, maybe you've been at the ocean one day, sorry, my English is going. So maybe you've been at the ocean before, maybe you've been in nature, in the woods maybe, where the woods and nature were so loud in their gifting and so loud in their nurturing, where they just like contributed so much energy to your body that it was really hard or almost impossible to not receive. It's like you just, you know, when you're at a place like this where every molecule goes woo and just contributes a lot of nurturing and energy to you, it's really hard to not receive. It's almost impossible to refuse to receive. And so having a class at a place like this, where we talk about being the voice of wealth in the world, being the voice in the world that you are, and at the same time having so much nurturing being gifted to you, it's just like, wow. It's like, and the question that came up is like, what are you refusing to be? What are you refusing to receive that you truly could be and receive, that if you would be and receive, it would expand your world beyond your ability to control? And everything that is will you destroy and create it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, man. It's like, man, we use so much energy to control. We ask for things and then we control the very thing we ask for. Just because we can, maybe because it's fun, because, you know, oh, it can't be that easy. I cannot just ask and receive. Hello, the Bible would be right. We can't make the Bible right. That's just a joke. So really, like, we use so much energy to receive, to refuse to receive what we're asking for. And so what are you unwilling to be? What are you unwilling to receive? What do you refuse to be? What do you refuse to receive that if you would choose to receive and be it, would expand your world beyond your ability to control? And everything that is, will you please destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So we were like, wow, at this first day of Right Voice for You class here at the castle. We're like, oh my God, like, Right Voice for You plus the castle, screaming contribution at you, contributing so much energy and nurturing at you. You're like, I can't put up my barriers anymore. I can't like refuse to receive what I'm asking for. And what if that is, you know, now me making this Facebook Live thingy? It's like, what if me contributing that energy to you is something where you go, yep, I'll have that. Yep. I don't know how. I don't know if this is possible with the Facebook Live. Who cares? I'm just going to have that. I'm not going to refuse anymore to receive. I'm not going to refuse to be anymore. I'm going to choose to be alive. I'm just going to choose to be here. Kids can do it. You know, when kids do classes, Dane did a class for kids today. And no, like I wasn't there because no adults were allowed to be there. But just tapping into the energy of children, when you talk about possibilities, they go, yep, I'll have it. And you talk about, yep, you know, like fear is a distractor implant. You talk about, you know, no need to have limitations. They go, oh, thank you for telling me. Okay, awesome. I'm just going to go for possibilities. They change it in the very next second, nanosecond. And the grown-ups go, tell me why I should choose it. Let me first analyze it. Let me first tell you all the gazillion situations in my past that told me why I'm right to have that limitation and why I can't change it. You know? So what if we're more like the kids that come to Access and and go for the possibilities that are available without thinking about it. And, you know, when somebody like now, like me doing a Facebook Live from the castle, you go, you know what? I'll have that. I'm just going to be and receive beyond the ability to control. And that's what's on offer right now. And that's why I'm just showing you around a little bit so you can get the energy of this place that is so nurturing and so gifting. So, yeah, just like absorb the contribution of this amazing, beautiful place, and yeah, wow. So I'm gonna continue in the room where we have the class. So hello. So this is the venue where we have the Right Voice for You class, and this is where we had the first day today, and. So one of the things we realized is, you know, the choice to be, notice how the acoustic is different, because it's a very big room. This is the ceiling. it's very high. So you just notice the acoustic changing. So one of the things we realized is the choice to be the voice in the world that you truly can be if you choose. And you know, when you choose to be everything you can be, when you choose to receive everything you can receive, you become a voice that is so wealthy, that is so rich, and it is so irresistible that whatever you're asking for, the possibilities you're asking for, you just cannot not pull them into your world. So what voice of wealth could you choose to be today that creates the future that works for you right away? Yes. And everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And I know we talk about choosing and you're like, I can't just choose it. Are you sure? Are you sure you can't just go, you know what, I have no idea how, I don't have to figure out how, I can just go, you know what, even if I have no idea how, I'll just have it. I'll just have what's on offer right now with total ease, joy, and glory. And you might want to use and add the mantra of access consciousness. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All the money I'm asking for comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All the joy I'm asking for comes to me with ease and joy and glory. The generative body I'm asking for comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life, even my boss comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Whatever you think you can't receive and be, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory over and over and over again. And that's what's on offer right now. And that's what I just wanted to share with you after the first day of Right Voice for You. It's one of the most amazing classes, and I love it, and I'm so grateful for it. And so I hope this is a contribution to you, and you might want to listen to this one again, or maybe you want to share it with your friends, because there is the energy of what's on offer, and what do you know that's on offer for you that you can choose to be and receive now. And the future that you're creating now, what does the future you are creating now, what is the future you're creating require of you today? That's a question that Dane sent out in an email recently, and that really went wow in my world. Like truly, if you tap into the energy of the future you're desiring to create, what does that future require of you today to come to fruition faster and easier than you can imagine? Yes. So I'm super grateful, and if you want more of these amazing classes, I love Right Voice for You, and I'm also doing the Wealth Creators, which is the previous Right Witches. It changed its name. Being You is also a specialty I'm doing, and I created a very special class of all of these specialties that I do. It's called Being the Voice of Wealth to Create a Future That Works for You. And I have one of them in English in Estonia, in Tallinn, in March 9 to 10. So and it's also going to be online. So if this is something that talks to you, being the voice of wealth to create a future that works for you, it's a specialty class that I created, and I will be doing in Tallinn, March 9 to 10 next year, and also online. And it's really this combination of Being You, pragmatic psychology, Wealth Creators, and Right Voice for You. And I'm really looking forward. I have had this class a couple of times, and it's just absolutely incredible. So just so you know, this is the possibility out there, and I'm wishing you all I can contribute to you, and I'm wishing you everything you desire. Whatever I can contribute to you, to what you're asking for, here it comes. And what do you know that works for you, and what future are you creating, and what does that future require of you today? Is such a different time right now to truly create what we desire with ease, joy, and glory. And I'm wishing you mwah, mwah, mwah from the castle, and the castle also wishes you mwah, mwah, and see you whenever in the world. Ciao, bellas and bellos.